Well, Madison Hamburg tells me that this has just been a long time coming. He hopes that this case is going to be ruled in his favor and that they will begin a fresh start with officers at the Madison Police Department.
My mom was my best friend. There's not a day that goes by that I don't feel her absence.
Terrible.
It's been 12 and a half years since Madison Hamburg last spoke to his mom, Barbara, who was murdered in their Madison home on March 3rd, 2010.
As for the person who murdered my mom, I just want to know why.
And he has been trying to find out those answers for years, more recently in 2020 with an HBO series, Murdered on Middle Beach, that examines Madison's journey to try to solve the case.
And so it became kind of a journey of finding out more about her and getting this opportunity to get to know my parent as a person. Which is kind of like a part of growing up that was taken from me.
But on his journey to find the ins and outs of who Barbara was beyond the title of mom, he says he's hit a brick wall.
After months of not hearing back from them, I submitted a Freedom of Information Act request, said they were going to, and released, a few thousand pages of case files, but after going through them, we realized that there were case files missing.
He says they then requested those missing files, but
the MPD decided to appeal the request altogether.
This began their years-long journey through the court system, eventually putting the case in the hands of the Connecticut Supreme Court, who will hear the final arguments in this legal battle.
So hopefully this story can set an example and precedent for at least this state and eventually the country to re-examine how law enforcement interacts with the family members of homicide victims.
And after the hearing tomorrow, the state Supreme Court will deliberate to see if those documents will be released. There is no timetable yet as to when they might rule in this case. We also reached out to the Madison Police Department for further comment, and we are still waiting to hear back from them. In the studio, DeAndrea Turner, Fox 61 News.